Have you ever wondered if you could design a system so simple but so rock solid that it could stop a life-threatening mistake in its tracks? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today. It's called the Red Dish Plan, and honestly, it's a masterclass in how to use super clear rules and visual cues to create an unbreakable safety net when the stakes are incredibly high. So let's frame the problem. Just imagine for a second that you're in charge of a group of kids, and one of them has a really severe food allergy. How on earth do you create a system that guarantees 100% that no mistakes happen during the absolute chaos of lunchtime? That's a huge weight on your shoulders, right? The purpose of the system is crystal clear, and there's just no wiggle room. It is designed to do one thing: reduce the risk that a child gets served something they absolutely cannot eat. This could be for an allergy, a medical thing, or even religious reasons. Whatever the case, the margin for error is zero. And the solution they came up with is called the Red Dish Plan. It's such a brilliant piece of process design, so let's dig into how it works, starting with the people who make it all happen. A great system starts with everyone knowing exactly what their job is. So here, Ashley is in charge of the master list, the single source of truth for all dietary info. Key is the gatekeeper for the kitchen, but look at that last role, the most important one: everyone. This makes safety a team sport. Every single person has to check that list every single time. It's shared accountability. And this is absolutely crucial. You can't have any side channels. No parent just mentioning something to a teacher in passing, no verbal instructions that can get lost in the shuffle. Nope. Every single restriction has to go through management centrally. That way, the master list, the one everyone is depending on, is always accurate. All right, so we've got our players and our rules for information. Now, let's see how this actually works in practice. We're going to follow a single plate of food from the kitchen all the way to the child. Okay, this is the heart of it, the step-by-step playbook. And the order here is everything. Step 1, you check the list, always. Step 2, and this is so smart, you plate the special red dish meals first. This totally minimizes the chance of cross-contamination. Step 3, you double-check the name on the label. And finally, you've got this transfer rule, which is so key it gets its own slide. This is the mantra. It's simple, it's memorable, and it's foolproof. Red to red. If you ever have to move that special food, say from a big container to a smaller bowl, it can only ever go into another red container. A red plate to a red bowl to a red cup. That's it. This physical rule makes sure that the chain of safety is never ever broken. So you start to see, right? That red dish is way more than just a dish. It's a signal. It's a silent, constant alarm bell for every adult in the room. It screams, "Hey, this kid's meal is different. Pay attention." It's a visual language that everyone understands instantly, no words needed. But, a safe plate is one thing. It doesn't mean much if the world around it is chaotic. So the Red Dish Plan goes even further. It's about creating a total safe zone for that child while they're eating. And they do this by building 3 layers of protection around the child. It all starts with being strategic about where they sit. Then you add a teacher buddy for active supervision, and the whole thing is backed up by super strict cleaning rules. Each layer reinforces the others, creating this little safety bubble. And the seating isn't random at all. It's pure strategy. You can put a child on the end of a table to create a natural buffer. You can put them in the hole, which is a spot surrounded by teachers, or at a less crowded table to reduce the chance of wandering hands. You can even seat them near friends who get the no sharing rule. Every single choice is about designing the space to shrink the risk. Then, on top of that smart seating, you add the human element, the teacher buddy. And we're not talking about someone just glancing over from across the room, no way. This is a designated teacher right there, in close proximity, actively making sure no food gets accidentally shared or swapped. It's that final human layer of defense, right where it matters most. Okay, so this system seems pretty airtight, right? But the smartest systems always plan for failure. They know things can go wrong. So let's look at the Red Dish Plan's built-in fail-safes for when things get confusing. All right, let's play out a scenario. You're about to hand out lunch. You see a red dish, you know it's a special meal, but wait a second, the name label is missing. What do? The answer is simple, and it's absolute. You stop. Period. You do not serve that food, you don't guess, you don't assume, you immediately call management. That is the only option. Okay, now let's flip it. Scenario 2. You check your master list, you know a child has a specific dietary restriction, but when the food comes out, there's no red dish with their name on it. What's the move now? You guessed it. It's the exact same protocol. You stop, you don't serve them anything, you call management. And that consistency is the whole point. Anytime reality doesn't match the plan, the action is always the same. Halt everything and escalate. It takes all the guesswork out of a potentially dangerous situation.
And really, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful idea that holds the entire system together. If you have even a tiny shred of doubt, if you are the slightest bit unsure about anything, you ask. In this system, asking questions isn't a sign of weakness. It's treated like a critical safety feature.
So as we wrap this up, it really leaves you with a powerful question. This system of clear roles, simple visual cues, and absolute fail-safes works so well because it's so simple. And it makes you think, doesn't it? In your own work, in your life, where's that one area where you absolutely cannot afford a mistake? What is the simple, visual, unforgettable red dish in your safety plan?